Bettina, you were involved in the 2008 campaign, is that correct?
Yes.
What did you do?
I made a documentary about it.
What was the documentary?
We Will Not Be Silenced.
And what was it about?
The voter fraud in the Democratic primary.
Specifically, whose fraud?
The Obama campaign, the DNC, against Hillary Clinton. I had never voted in my life. I wasn't a Democrat. I wasn't a Republican. I wasn't anything. I didn't know anything about any of this. The minute we said we were making this film about voter fraud, the floodgates opened. I mean, everybody had a story to tell about death threats, intimidation, document falsifying, vandalism, property theft. It was the most horrible thing I've ever heard in my life. The point was to keep people from voting for Hillary and to have Obama be the nominee.
Well, you're going public like this is certainly not going to help your career in Hollywood. You know that.
What can you do? It's my country. My dad fought for this country. He was 82nd Airborne in World War II and got shot down twice and with 2 Purple Hearts. And I think he's passed away. I think would he rather have me sitting in the corner cowering and afraid of people, or would he rather have me tell the truth and what I saw? And I think he'd rather have me tell the truth.
When did the first issues of Obama's eligibility come up?
Oh, immediately. We were getting hit with so many things about Obama. I mean, this is when, Ayers and Khalidi and all that, and then all of a sudden, oh, he's not eligible to be president. The Clintons started it. It started, and everybody who has called this a conspiracy from the Republicans or the Tea Party, they need to know who started it. The Democrats. It was Hillary and Bill, and it percolated up from there. Bill Clinton would make references to it. He would, he would say it. He would go on camera and jokingly make comments about, is Obama qualified to be president? Well, if he's 35 and a wink, wink, United States citizen, I guess he's qualified.
So just to be clear, you're saying that the Clintons they were not hiding that their concerns that Obama was not eligible. Is that correct?
Correct.
Did the Clintons stop attacking Obama on eligibility?
In the world that we were in with her superdelegates and delegates, it just was, he's not legit. That's the end of it, period, end of story. It wasn't up for discussion. We were always told that Bill was going to tell the truth. Just wait, Bill's going to tell everybody. Bill's going to tell the truth. And I didn't really know why somebody would know that and not tell the truth. It's just so un-American to me. I mean, that's why 4 years later, I'm actually shocked that anybody thinks he is legit. I mean, that's the shocker. Not that there's birthers running around. It's like, what are you people thinking that this goes on? This is a man who does not think he has to document himself the way I would to get a job at Walmart. That it's affrontive and it's racist to ask for a birth certificate from the most powerful person in the world to satisfy a constitutional requirement. People that we have in our film have been threatened. We had to block out a lot of faces of people who would not go on camera. They were terrified. They'd been threatened to be killed, their jobs. There were Democrats who were threatened to get out of the party, all that kind of stuff. Bill Gwatney was killed.
Who was he?
Chairman of the Arkansas Democratic Party and a Hillary superdelegate.
And what relationship did he have to Bill and Hillary?
From what I heard, Bill's best friend.
And what happened to him?
He was sitting in his office and someone came in and shot him, killed him, ran out, and then the perp got killed and there was no motive. The person was killed, there was never a motive, and I was told that was, shut up, Bill, or you're next.
Shut up about what?
Obama's birth certificate.
And were there any further threats that you heard made against the Clintons?
Well, then this woman told me that Bill, who probably doesn't take threats too lightly or too seriously, was going to do it anyway. And then they went in and said, okay, it's your daughter now that we'll go after. And then Bill never said anything.
And the threat was in relationship to if the Clintons continued discussing Obama's eligibility and birth certificate?
Yes. You know, it's not about Hillary. It's about, number one, I'm American. I live in a country where there's a constitution and a set of laws. I also have somebody in the White House who has lied, obfuscated, provided for what we all know to be forged documents about who he is. I'm not comfortable. I don't like living this way. I've lived this way for 4 years. I've lived with the media covering it up. This is my country. And on top of it all, I don't think he has the best intent for this country. And the only thing that I want as an American is the truth. I can't believe that I'm called a nut and a fruitcake and a birther and everything else because I pay his salary. I want to know who he is, and I want him to document himself. And when they have these lawsuits, I want him to show up and not thumb his nose at the American people like we don't matter. You know, he can do whatever he wants and get away with this, and the media covers for him.